Now, part of this shared mission vision is the Spring Ranch Plan from a district perspective. And that plan, again, we're going to effect in July. And I want to just give you a little bit of an idea of what that plan is going to look like, because it's going to look different than our last plan. It's going to have some similarities and some differences. It's going to be much more focused, create a lot of clarity in the system, and I think create commitment because we'll have focus and clarity. The components will be, the board has agreed that it will include a goal statement. Not 5 goals, not 3 goals, not 8 goals, not 10 goals. It will have one goal statement. We will have critical measures. You know, this last time we had 105 measures and we went to 43. We will have probably 3 to 5 critical measures that we're focused on as a system, and then a lot of secondary measures that are kind of behind the scenes. So all of us and all 4,700 employees will know those 3 to 5 critical measures. And then in the areas that folks need to know, we'll have a whole set of secondary measures that support those 3 to 5 critical measures. Again, one goal, 3 to 5 critical measures, a whole lot of secondary information behind the scenes. If you look at those 5 pieces of data I put up earlier, those are 5 critical measures. You still have to gather a lot of data in the system to know if you're moving in the right direction in those 5 measures, right? Almost in any of those, particularly in graduation rate, SAT performance, or any of the performance side, you've got to have attendance, correct? And you want to gauge how well your attendance is in the system, so you'll have a whole set of secondary measures. We'll continue to have our annual action plans that are written, but the action plans this time will be written on where's the trending of the data and how to address those trends, not based on what happened this last time, where the board designated a bunch of stuff we need to do for the next 5 years. We had a checkoff sheet, and folks were more focused on getting that done than looking at the data. A quality strategic plan allows you to look at the data and adjust each year annually on where your data is trending in the right direction and where it's trending in the wrong direction. We will have an internal accountability plan. Okay, the state plan has worked. I just think it's worked in the wrong direction. So the concept of making data very important, disaggregating that data, has worked. Because our teachers, in a system where we don't harp on it as much as other systems, are still very focused on it. And are still teaching too much to that assessment every day they teach. So we're going to use the basic structure of it, but create our own internal accountability program. So that we can engage in measures that are important to us, and report those to the system, and have our own system of internal accountability so that we're focusing on the right measures, not just the state exam. And then eventually down the road, we want to tie our compensation plan to our own internal accountability plan. The timeline is, the senior staff and the board will be working in September to develop the components of it. The board has agreed to one goal. We've now got to work on what that goal will sound like. We'll do an internal review in October. Most likely that will mean it'll come back to you, and you'll go to your campus teams to get feedback on it. Community feedback in November. Final draft to the board in December. Action plan developed in January through May, and we'll implement next July. And we'll call it the Spring Ranch Plan. Now, answer that question. How many of our students complete a 2 or 4 year degree? See if you remember one of the previous slides. 36%. Okay, 36% complete a 2 or 4 year degree. It's real interesting. Only 2% complete a 2 year degree. Now, what that probably tells me is a lot of kids are going, getting 24, 30 hours and then transferring and never getting the associate degree. But I was really surprised when I looked at the data and saw that of that number, only 2% are actually getting a 2 year degree. This is some of the national data around this piece. And I was lucky, I was talking to Mike Feinberg, who started KIP this morning. Mike and I were kind of texting back and forth, and then he shot this over to me because they looked at this from a national perspective. And so if you look at the entire population, and then you look at the high school graduates by the entire population, you have 83% across the nation for graduating from high school, so we're at 89%. You have 93% if you're in the top income quartile. So based on poverty or not, if you're in the top quartile, you're at 93% on graduation. If you're in the bottom quartile, you're at 70%. So you can see the huge disparity there. Enrolled in college, just enrolled in college. If you're overall, it's 52%. If you're in the top quartile, it's 90%. And if you're in the bottom quartile, it's 41%. And then look at this. So graduate of college by age 24. 30% for the whole country. 82% if you're in the top quartile. 8% if you're in the bottom quartile. Yeah, I've said to the principals before, and probably strategic planning meetings too, that it's almost a crime to think that our kids who are least able to pay for college have to pay for more courses than others that will never count towards their degree because they have to take remedial courses. The kids least able to pay are having to pay probably their whole first year to take courses that will never count towards their degree. This is interesting. I was thinking this morning. I hadn't seen this slide before. If you look at past generations, so 55 to 64-year-olds, back in the day where they would have just completed college, the U.S. was tied for the percent of population with a 2 or 4 year degree. And now we're tied for 80% of our folks who have a 2 or 4 year degree. So here's where I want to challenge you. I think we need something that shakes the system. I think we need something that completely challenges our system to really do something different. And I think we need something that says to folks, either I'm going to be on board with that or I'm not on board with that and don't fit into where the system is going. Again, you know me, I think that needs to be done in a very humane way. But I think it needs to occur in hey, here's where the system is going. Do you believe in that or not? Because again, if you believe it for your own child, then how can you deny the rights of the kids that you work with? So my belief is, my challenge to you in this system is that in 5 years, we don't just improve our numbers. In 5 years, we double the number of SBISD students who complete a 2 or 4 year degree or certificate. We double the number.